Like we are live. So
Cool.
I got things I want to talk about, but I'm gonna hold back because I kind of want you to launch the show and I want to hear what you're thinking because we haven't talked in a week or two.
Well, it's only been a week.
Is it only been a week? All right.
It is.
So I feel like you got stuff on your mind.
Shut up.
What are you looking at? Oh. What? You're shocked that you can see us on your phone?
No, I'm just putting it on the phone.
Very cool. Oh, wait. I forgot
keep
the live
track of things.
Okay, so go ahead and tell me what's on your mind or what's going on in the world.
I mean, there's a lot going on. I mean, confirmations. We've got
Hey Chris.
What's up, Chris? We've got the confirmations of was it Trump's appointed was it
the cabinet?
I think of the term.
The appointing cabinet.
Cabinet, that's it. Cabinet.
Yeah. So it's like taking a hefty crap.
Yeah.
It's painful. Every drop is painful. Every plot.
Well, I think they're trying to intentionally drag it out for whatever reason.
Oh,
I don't know.
Totally agree with you.
But yeah, I mean, there's that. You've got all the stuff coming up about USAID. Yeah, a lot of money going to places they're not supposed to, and a lot of waste.
Okay, well, let me give you a realistic number.
Funding the deep state.
Every person, by the money that's been wasted so far, which we've only scratched the surface.
Yeah.
Every family, since you're just you would get $100,000. Everybody in the United States would get $100,000.
For what?
That's how much for what's been found so far.
Oh yeah, if not more. I mean, if not more. I mean, God.
Well, it's going to grow, but right now that sure would be nice.
They put $50 billion in that they've found so far.
Yep. Do you want another fact? Okay, I just heard today that FEMA last week, which I don't know why it's still going on, but FEMA last week spent $59 million on illegal immigrants.
Yeah, I mean,
still, the bleeding
doesn't surprise me.
The bleeding continues.
Yeah,
but I do see all of America coming together.
What's up, Leopold?
Hey, what's up,
Richard?
Pickle Richard. That's Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick.
Have you ever seen?
No, I know what you're talking about, but no.
Okay. Anyway,
was it?
That's probably the funniest episode
Rick and Morty
of all the Rick and Mortys. Pickle Rick is one of the most popular. I have a shirt with Pickle Rick.
I don't watch a whole lot of animation, to be honest.
Why not?
Outgrown it, I guess.
Heavy in anime, dude. I'm big.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching Demon Slayer. I'm watching. I think it's Delicious by Dungeon.
I'll put it this way: I tried going back and watching the old things that I used to watch, stuff that was uncommon back then, but they're more available now. Like, was it Dragon Slayer?
Oh, you have watched Dragon Slayer?
Yeah, with was it that one character that's kind of doofus or whatever? I guess you could say.
The blonde kid?
No. The Dragon Slayer himself. I can't think of his name.
Tanjiro, I think. Tanjiro. Tanjiro. I think it's Tanjiro. He's got the scar on his forehead.
No.
Oh, okay. Maybe I haven't seen that character yet.
Maybe I'm something different.
No, Dragon Slayer rocks.
There was a video game about it.
Oh no, that's
Dragon's Lair.
The last what?
Dragon's Lair.
That's a video game from the 80s.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I tried going back and watching like the old. I think there was an animated TV or cartoon or something about it.
Yeah, there was. Didn't do well, but
Yeah.
there was. But
And there was
Dragon Slayer
the
is
other
good.
Dungeons
So
Dragon.
is what is the other one I'm watching? I watched Hunter by Hunter, Hunter X Hunter.
Oh, okay.
It's still good. I mean, they're all
Well, that's
good.
anime, isn't it?
I believe. Yeah. Say again.
That's anime, isn't it?
Yeah. So they're all pretty good. Right now, I'm only in season 3 of Dragon Slayer. I think. No. Yes. Is it season 3? I'm in 2 or 3. I gotta check. But no, it's 3. It is 3.
Hold on.
So I won't tell you what happens because that'd be awful. I can't stand spoilers. But they're all good. And stupidly, I'm all shopping online looking at the pop figures from my anime that I'm
That's
watching.
funny.
I'm like, $11, that's a piece of cake. But then I'm like, okay, so I buy the pop figure for Demon Slayer. And
It's
like,
so funny. I was never into pops.
yeah, me
Every
neither.
once in a while, I pick one up that was, Star Wars related.
Exactly.
But I mean, I think when I worked at GameStop, I don't know, found myself buying more than I normally would.
Hey, is Star Wars dead? By the way, because they're
I
coming out
don't
with
think Star Wars itself, like
they're
the
coming out with
IP.
another spinoff, and they're promoting it, and I'm like,
Like,
nobody even cares. Nobody's gonna watch.
yeah, no, I don't think Star Wars itself is dead, like the
Right?
IP itself. But I think anything that Disney comes up with now, or that comes out of Disney Lucasfilm, it's yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
I don't expect it to be doing well.
Yeah, I have no urge to
I think
watch it. I just don't.
like was it the first couple seasons of Mandalorian were really good. Um, third season kind of didn't get received very well.
Kind of tanked.
I mean, I liked it, but
Okay, I know they're replacing Storm from Marvel, Storm from the
which one?
from
There's a
X Men,
couple of them.
from X-Men, Storm. I don't care.
You
I
mean
mean,
they're replacing the character itself, or replacing
they're
the actor?
replacing the white chick with a black chick. I'm like,
What?
well,
No, Storm's
Storm.
always been black.
She had no. She
Yes.
had blonde in her hair. What?
No,
Look at it. Hold on a
no.
minute. Hold on.
Storm's always been black.
Was Storm from X-Men a white character or a black character? She controlled
Storm from X-Men is a black character. This answer is from historygeek.com.
Wait a minute. Who am I thinking of?
Rogue.
Oh, okay. Well, then it is cool. It's not a bad thing. They got a new actress playing Storm, and she's black. She's beautiful.
I mean,
so
they
it
had
is.
Halle Berry that
Okay.
played in.
I'm cool with that as long as the character,
because Halle Berry played the original. Well, the original Storm.
Who was the girl that had the blonde streak in her hair?
The blonde streak?
Lightning
There
hair.
was Rogue that had she was dark hair with a white streak.
Yes, that's right. It was white going through her hair, not blonde.
Yeah, kind of like Tulsi Gabbard.
I know. I just still can't get over the crap Disney pulled with their movies and everything. I'm starting to ease back into Disney, hoping they'll change the ways. I truly believe they will change direction. Lots of movies like Mufasa was totally clean. Moana 2 was clean. So there's still some hope out there.
Well,
Rogue is.
I guess we'll see.
Is white. White Storm is.
Yeah, Rogue is white. Storm is black.
Rogue
is
white. Storm is black. Okay.
Rogue was really popular because I wouldn't say popular. I guess she was one of well known for the white streak in her hair and her southern accent.
Okay, so the two different characters. That's fine.
But, then you had Storm.
Yeah.
That was I think she was an ex thief or something like that, and then
well, the other girl's blue. What does that tell you?
mutant powers and
I'm not racist. Blue, black, white. I'm okay with all, but I like to keep the characters in line
where
with
they're
the
intended.
comics. Yeah. Like Shaft is black. If you watch a movie about Shaft, he's black, and you expect him to be black. You get a white guy to play it would piss me off.
Like Blade.
That too. Oh yeah. And then I obviously who played Blade? Look, I'm
Wesley
looking.
Snipes.
That's right. If he doesn't play, I'd be really bummed. But like if Denzel Washington played it or something, I would be like, what are you guys doing?
I don't see Denzel Washington, but I could see them trying to basically
young
somebody else younger.
Oh, I get it. I mean, I'm old fashioned.
It's yeah. I mean,
Wesley
it's the same
Snipes
thing with
was great.
like it's the same thing with like Wolverine. How are you ever going to replace
the girl that's playing Superman? That guy does not look masculine at all. I'm like, he's laying on the ground in fetal position. What?
I guess the trailers dropped for X-Men, or not X-Men, Superman and Fantastic Four.
Right. I'm not gonna. As long as everything's in line with the regular Fantastic Four, I'll go see it.
They've got quite a few views. I think Superman had what?
Yeah, the guy doesn't look like Superman.
50 million views or something like that.
He's some pretty boy, but what is it? Cavill, whatever his name is.
Henry Cavill.
Yeah, Cavill. The guy's still alive. The guy still looks good. He's trying out for James Bond. I mean, the guy's still active. Why not leave? I mean, I believe it was political they got rid of him for. But who knows? But anyway, so here nor there. But I believe in about a year, the movies will become normal again. They won't be trying to push their agendas. What's wrong?
1.2 million views on the Superman trailer so far.
That's great. 1.2 million views. That means a lot of people figured
it's only been out.
They're probably not watching it.
What, 3 days?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's a trailer. But hard-earned money, who knows? And I'm sure Snow White's going to be bad too. I heard things about that.
Yeah, I've heard things about
that. But I also heard they refilmed some stuff for Snow White.
Well, yeah, I've heard they've cut some things, and
I hope they cut a lot.
They got some things, and they went with animated or CG dwarves. So we'll see.
If there's a gay dwarf, I'm out of there. I'm walking out.
Wait, you don't want to see Dopey gay?
He's the Snow White. Yeah, that guy. The guy, not sneezy, not dark, but sleazy. Yeah, him. But anyway, but I believe wait 1 year, and it'll work. Woke will work its way out of movies.
I think so.
And TV shows. But it's going to take about a year because that's how long it takes to produce anything nowadays.
Yeah.
Unless it's a good show like Yellowstone, then it takes 3 years.
I mean, there's certain, like some movies that are low budget or independent or whatever, that they get brought out and you can film them in 6 months. Then
so Netflix
for another year after that.
This could be a rumor, but I read it online, but I don't remember the source. So I'm talking out of class right now. But Mel Gibson was offered from Netflix $100 million to work with Robert De Niro, and he said no. He said, I ain't working with that person. But poor Robert De Niro, he's got a movie coming out soon, like any day. Whatever it is, I ain't gonna go see it. I don't like what he said when things were going crazy.
Yeah,
he should have kept his. Listen, the only thing
he should have just stayed quiet and just left or stayed out of it. But he put himself in the spotlight with all those comments. I mean, that's one thing that's in Hollywood. I mean, your personal how you appear to everybody makes a big difference.
Like Selena Gomez went over the top. I mean, there's always those celebrities that go over the top, and everybody's like, yeah, they're kind of weird now. But we used to like them.
Well, it's kind of like that thing you sent me with Taylor Swift.
Hey, we only saw her one time, dude. Once last night. I mean, it was brief.
Oh, on the Super Bowl, you mean?
I'm sure if they were winning, we would have seen her all night.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, of course.
Totally.
But no, what I'm saying is like she was painted on that mural.
Oh, yeah, they removed her in Nashville. They removed her out of the legend.
Put yourself out in the spotlight with, backlash. I think
it's called Legends Bar.
Yeah. People are going to, they're going to make up for it.
Here's the rule.
You don't want to be associated with that.
The rule is this. If you ever say anything that you feel and it's going to divide your audience, keep your mouth shut. Like Cracker Barrel. Don't talk bad about Duck Dynasty, especially since 100% of your customer base is Duck Dynasty. Idiots. And now they're about ready to go under. They're closing stores. So if you're going to split your customer base, don't open your mouth. You don't have to comment. And that goes for me too. If I feel, I obviously want what's best for everybody. So a lot of my opinions are what's best for everybody. I truly believe that. But if you're going to pick sides like some of the companies have and support agendas that will split your customer base, stay out of it. Stay away from it.
Specialized brings up a point.
What?
He says, God forbid we have freedom of speech. Everybody has freedom of speech. I mean, if you're the First Amendment, right?
Wait a minute, you have freedom of shut the frick up too.
I mean, no, I totally believe that people like Robert De Niro, he had a right to sit there and make an opinion or voice his opinion. He has that right. It's a freedom of speech.
Yeah.
However,
freedom of choice to go see his movie or not.
Like saying I can go up to somebody and say you're ugly and call them racial slurs or whatever, and hey, if the backlash is getting decked in the face, well, hey, so I have the right to say it, but
you still should think.
But exactly, it's just
I'm the master of not thinking before
action reaction. I mean,
but you need to think before you speak. You need to say it out loud in your head, not out loud really, but say in your head and see kind of how it plays out in your head. If it turns into a train wreck, you keep your mouth shut. You go, oh no, that's not. Trust me, you guys probably think I've said a lot that I shouldn't have. That's fine, but there's a lot I haven't said. There's so much I haven't said. I only say like to Jimmy on the phone privately, but I would never say in public. I'm not looking to hurt people. But I know when, like, I don't want my children being told certain things as they're growing up. Well, now they're all grown up, but I was very protective. Don't tell my child about sex. Don't tell my child about drugs. What's right or wrong, I will teach him. Okay. And that's what I truly believe. Very true. Let's see.
Yes, exactly. Michael,
favorite slur. No, not going there. You guys remember? You guys remember the?
I don't think it's that. I mean, it's still. I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Snoozy says, as long as someone gives you a slur pass, it's okay. I wouldn't necessarily say that. I think. I mean, it just depends. I guess it really is circumstantial. If you're hanging out with friends and you're goofing around and something like that comes up, hey, whatever.
It comes with maturity.
Water under the bridge.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you go up to somebody that you don't know or whatever, then and it's said out of hate or then yeah, that's a different story.
Hey Jack, why did you take down
Yes, Casino and Goodfellas were good. However,
we're Christian. We took down the egg video because it wasn't done properly, 100%. So I'm probably going to do a redo video, which I've done twice in the channel's life. One on the poutine, one on Yorkshire pudding, and the third one now on egg preserving. So we're going to refilm that and reshoot it and hopefully make the correction we need to.
And Michael, that was true. Freedom of speech does not mean freedom from consequences. That is absolutely true.
Okay, Casino and Goodfellas were classics, but let's realize the real Robert De Niro wasn't talking. He was playing a role. He wasn't. Those are great.
Yeah,
my favorite movie in the world is Goodfellas.
I mean, how many people have you watched and said, I don't like the guy personally, but he does great movies?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, a lot of people would say the same thing about, like, say, Tom Cruise, which I've had a difference of opinion with a lot of people about Tom Cruise. But nonetheless, no matter what he says in his private life or out in, public, it does not mean, Mission Impossible and Jack Reacher and all them other movies or Top Gun weren't great movies. So, I mean, the guy knows how to make a movie.
Well, by the way, the new guy who is playing Reacher, have you watched him?
Oh, yeah, no. I've watched it, but yeah.
Season 3 is coming out, and he's really good.
He is really good. He's really good, but I think I'd watch the show, but I don't agree with his perspectives on things.
No, he's Christian. He comes out behind the camera. And, what? No, he's not. He's not. He catches crap for being Christian. Trust me.
I don't know.
So, all right, well, show me a clip that where he's liberal, okay?
I've just heard remarks that he's
find something, because I always say, show me something, and don't show me like 2 seconds. Show me a whole clip of crap, and then I'll join with you and go, yeah, that guy's kind of liberal, like Robert De Niro. So anyway, but let's see here. I'm going to type my favorite slur. We're not going to talk about slurs. Coming from Los Angeles,
it was just a side note.
I was with all nationalities, and we never did slurs, never heard them. We just didn't come from that.
Well, I mean,
era, But like, I heard my grandfather use a slur, and I'm like, really, dude? Really? The guy's got a first name. How about you use that? So everybody has a slur. Italians have slurs. Everybody.
Yeah, there's slurs for anything. Whatever.
Yeah, slurs are just. But I don't have a favorite slur, by the way.
I don't think we need to dwell on it, but definitely don't need. I don't find it something you need to take personally.
By the way, his name is Jimmy. It isn't Frank. Frank's not here. So, who's Frank?
Yeah.
I think we've explained that like 100 million times.
What's funny is
what?
So I work in the automotive industry, and when people sit there and try to say, like, if they're reading out their VIN number or something, they'll use F as in Frank, and it's like,
see,
do I gotta explain who Frank is?
No. What are you drinking, by the way? I think they want to know.
I am drinking cran cherry.
Just juice.
Just juice.
Oh, how boring, dude!
How boring.
Crack open a nail or something.
Normally I drink water.
No, you had a alcoholic beverage once.
Oh well, yeah. I haven't.
Don't do White Claw. That's a girl's drink. Don't do White Claw.
Oh God.
Don't show that on the
show. I tried White Claw and I can't drink it. It's like drinking diet soda. Yeah. Not my cup of tea.
Yeah. So Charles is bald. He's on sometimes.
I don't have a ponytail, but
he has a ponytail, and hat is on more. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have a ponytail. I just got.
Yep, and Jimmy will be bald soon too.
Yeah, I'll be bald soon too.
You'll be joining the rest of us and shaving it all off.
Yep.
One day, but you got probably a good 8 to 10 years.
Well, right now it's but it's still 20, 30 degrees outside, so I'm good.
Right. That's totally cool.
I like the warmth on the hair or head.
Oh, let's see.
The UTI? No, I don't have that. Sorry though. Frank,
Why would he think you have a UTI?
I don't know.
Okay. This is what my brother says. I don't give an F what they say in the live chat. He always says that. He never cares about the chat. Oh, by the way, for those of you who watch me and my brother Charles, the bald one,
Michael Caine says
we're doing a question
Charles
and
is the one that
answer
yells
coming
at
up.
us. Jimmy engages with Chad, and we love Jimmy.
So my brother wants to go strictly 100% chat room video.
Oh, that's funny.
A Q&A. So we should do that too sometime.
What's that?
Total Q&A. Nothing but what they're talking
about. Off the chat, yeah.
Yeah, until they act like 12-year-old frustrated little boys, and then we'll go to something else. But right now they're cool.
Chad, I think that's
Did you
just
wear a wig during a Halloween stream once? No.
Mega Dog likes the hat. Thank you.
I didn't.
He's got a cool hat too.
I don't believe he did either. We didn't stream on Halloween, did we?
Did we?
I don't know, but you didn't wear a wig.
No, I didn't.
You two have matching beards. Now his is more black.
Yeah, I got more dark. It's getting there. It's getting there.
Oh, well, I thought about coloring the whole thing and just freaking people out.
Oh God, that would
making it all black.
Yeah.
Look like I'm back in 1990.
No, I've never had cornrows. Snoozy.
Charles is the white.
No.
Appreciate you.
Why is it on there? That's weird. Or bike? What? Send Charles.
I don't know. I missed what he said about bike.
I don't know.
I don't know what he's referring to. Excuse me.
Sorry. Is that supposed to be a thing or whatever?
Say again.
Something went weird on the chat.
Oh.
Because now it's on the screen. Is it showing up on your? Yeah, it's on live.
That's weird.
Coming up across the bottom.
Why is it doing that? It's like an overlay. And I didn't do that.
Something, whatever you clicked.
I didn't click anything. Oh, wait a minute.
Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, I remember. Okay.
One of the football players.
That's a new thing. See, let's look at Haskell calling Charles a wife beater, which is
that's
extremely stupid.
True. You have to know Charles in order
to So
make a statement like that.
Go back to live chat. How do they get
turn for live streams?
No, there we go. I got it. So you can ping comments. How cool.
That is cool. See, you did learn something new every day.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about that.
Dude, that's kind of
live show. The live show. Listen,
I have access to
Kendrick Lamar is loved by a lot of people. They love his messages. They love the beef he has with Drake, who he dissed at halftime. They like him, Kendrick Lamar. So the thing is, once again, the people who spent $5,000 a ticket did not like Kendrick Lamar. They went to go watch the Super Bowl. They deserve a good halftime show. People had to turn on their clothes. It's too funny. They had to turn on their closed captioning. Hold on a minute. They had to turn on closed captioning to understand what he was talking about.
Wow.
Because he was like a mumble rapper. You know, he just goes off and keeps going. He doesn't enunciate everything. So people had trouble understanding him. People who don't listen to Kendrick Lamar, which is like everybody in that stadium. So anyway, Jack, hold on a minute. In terms of the live stream,
you told us nobody would know who Kendrick was.
No, I don't need an intern. What?
Alaskan Malamute. He says, you told us nobody would know who Kendrick was. To be fair, I don't know who Kendrick is. I've heard the name.
I only know because of Jack Jr.
Yeah,
Because he mentioned him and he played all his songs for me.
I don't know anything about him. I
So
don't know what music he played.
nobody does know, by the way. Go on the internet. Go read the comments.
Yeah.
It was the worst halftime show of all time. Okay.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
I
Blues Brothers.
like the Eminem. Remember when it was Eminem? I think Snoop Dogg. It was like 5 guys. I think it was 2 years ago, maybe. But they had all the everybody knows Eminem. Pick somebody everybody knows. Not somebody in a rap battle.
Oh, yeah.
You know? I still don't know who he is. There you go. Hey, Michael Caine.
Yeah, see, Michael
Drake
Caine
did nothing wrong. I didn't say Drake did anything wrong.
No.
I said he dissed Drake.
I wonder, yeah.
Oh, I'm guessing it's a she. Is probably commenting on the beef between Drake
and
Lamar.
That's what I'm thinking.
I get that. That's fun in games and everything. For halftime Super Bowl, no. I would never have hired him to play halftime. Who would you have picked? I would have picked Taylor Swift, ironically. I mean, she would have been a better choice than.
She's already there. May as well make an appearance, right?
I know. She's already drunk and high-fiving her sisters. Eminem is woke. Eminem,
what's her name?
Eminem may be woke.
Blake Lively. Have Blake Lively up there for halftime.
He don't speak or rap like he's woke. He calls people out. If he's woke, a lot of people don't know. Okay, because he doesn't speak out a lot publicly about what he believes. I don't follow him.
Who's that?
So he might, and I just missed it. I don't know.
Who are we talking about?
Does Jack Jr. rap the N-word? He should be able to.
I don't think he does.
No, Jack Jr. does not, but I will tell you this. So it's really interesting because my older son, Garrett, he got along with Hispanics.
Different story.
What?
Garrett's a little bit different.
Yeah, but he got along with Hispanics in California.
Yeah. It's a lot of people.
His best friends were Spanish. He hung out with them. They partied together.
Yeah.
He got along great with Hispanics. Jack gets along great with blacks. He parties with them. They stand together. He protects his buddies. His best friend's black. I love that. I love the fact that both my boys grew up not being racist. Okay? So if he uses the N-word, it's with his friends, only his black friends. And it's out of respect, honestly, which is weird. Because the whole thing, I can't figure it out. I just stay with him. But he does it respectfully to his black best friend and his other good friends that are black. But he would never use that word with another white person, ever. And once again, he would use it respectfully, if that makes sense. That's kind of weird, but it does make sense because I've seen it. So I'm like, they play flag football together.
I agree with that.
He loves it. In high school, they used to stand together and go toe to toe with other.
Deadpool?
What?
Are we boycotting Deadpool?
I don't know. Why?
I haven't seen it yet. I still have not seen it yet.
What, the Deadpool Wolverine movie?
Yeah.
It was pretty good. Nothing wrong with that. Eminem Eminem needs to act his age, if that makes sense. He needs to go into producing. He needs to take young artists under his belt and raise them up, kind of like you do in church. When you get to a certain age, Jimmy, you're not there yet, but when you get to a certain age, you're supposed to spread your wisdom. You're supposed to talk down to the younger ones and help them out.
Yeah.
Help them walk straight. Help them crack addiction, whatever it is. You stand by the side of a younger person. Eminem, he's too old to be doing his own thing. I mean, he still can, but
Well, no,
I think he should be giving
I
back.
can't necessarily agree with that because I mean, like,
What is he,
yes,
40
he's got
something?
a different type of music or whatever. But what I'm saying is more like how many older people do you see doing country music or rock music? Hell,
Hey,
did
Beyonce
Jim
does country.
who
Just
is
want to put that out there. Even though
huh?
she paid everybody, Beyonce,
Yeah.
supposedly Jay-Z paid a lot of people to play her music. That's what I'm hearing in the industry. There was a lot of behind the scenes money going on. But please, he probably learned it from our politicians. But you know who did that? Ron Howard. He's now a director,
Yeah.
bringing up actors. Okay.
Yeah.
Who else did that? Is Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
He's directing in his 90s, but he's raising up good actors.
So is Mel
New
Gibson.
talent. Who?
Mel Gibson.
Yeah, same thing. So once again, whatever your field is,
Oh, I
when
think
you
even
reach
like Denzel Washington's done that too.
when you reach a certain age, you should get out of the limelight, bring in younger talent like rookies, start training them, love it on them, teaching them the do's and don'ts of the industry, whatever it is. Why do you think I'm trying to help YouTubers? Anybody who asks for help, I will get on the phone and we'll work through things. I've already done it many times. Excuse me. Ran out a little bit. Here and a half crafts of a Spanish red. And my good friend.
Somebody said that they saw Garrett in Indiana.
No, you didn't see Garrett in Indiana. Garrett is not in Indiana. There is no way you saw Garrett in Indiana. I promise you. He's not in the country.
Yeah, I was going to say,
he can't be in Indiana.
Not even in the country, is he?
He literally is not in the country. He's in another country. But it really doesn't matter. He's in Thailand. It's not a secret.
Okay. Well, no, somebody else said something about him being in Thailand.
Yeah. So.
Well, yeah, he's pretty public about it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, you follow him on Instagram, and he will post stuff on Thailand. He looks great, by the way. You know, he really looks good. I'm very proud of him.
On Instagram. I don't have any social media on my phone anymore, so I don't keep up with a lot of it. But every now and again, I see something because I get a notification or whatever. So
okay, so let me tell Skidmark. I know you're joking around, but Skidmark, the goal is this: Jimmy and I enjoy doing this together. Mm-hmm. Period. We do it for fun. Okay. Not training him. Jimmy knows what he's doing. He's been doing it for many years. But the goal is this. I hope to help Jimmy take it to the next level. So I hope to help Jimmy build his own podcast. We're already working on that. We're talking about that. When Jimmy's ready, he'll let me know. And then I will help him with the marketing and all that, whatever he needs. So once again, just to be straight, I know you're joking. Just to be straight, I'm not giving him F as in Frank. Jimmy's his own person. He has his own channel. He does. Excuse me. You do Twitch gaming?
Yeah, I mostly do Twitch gaming. I've been doing that for a couple of years now.
Right. We don't have a. Do we have a name for your upcoming? Do we have a name yet?
Huh?
We don't have a name for your upcoming show, do we?
Not the show itself. I got the channel already up. I believe it's still up.
Right. So once again, when he's ready to pull the trigger and go off on his own and leave the nest. No. And leave the nest. When he's ready to go out on his own, I will let you know so you can subscribe. You can support him. You can hang out with him. A friend of mine saw Garrett in Thailand a few months back, but wouldn't go into details about where. His whole face turns pale when I pressed him for some reason. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't think a friend of yours saw him in Thailand because he's not like in the main city of Thailand. But good luck finding him. let me know. But anyway, he's doing good though. So for any of you who really care, he's doing great. And so is Jack Jr. Let's see. I know you.
Yes, Newsy. I'm trying to get onto YouTube. I'm trying to migrate to YouTube. I'm just trying to figure out the behind the scenes kind of stuff. Trying to figure out how to get it done.
Okay, for those of you who are new to the podcast, the guy with the cowboy hat, his name is Jimmy. The guy with the X hat, his name is Jack. The guy named Frank doesn't exist. If you want to know what F as in Frank means, watch the first episode we ever did. Okay? We're not going to repeat it every single week. It gets kind of tiresome, but anyway.
To be fair, guys, it's just slang. It's just slang. That's all it is.
It's not a real person. So let's get back on track. Let's talk about what's current events.
I appreciate that, Snoozy. Have you followed me on Twitch?
Hold on one second here.
I'm actually been considering going and doing have you ever seen the game Skyrim, Elder Scrolls?
What? Take an arrow to the knee?
Yeah. I think there was a pun about that.
There is. Anybody who's played Skyrim, anybody who's played Skyrim knows that line.
Yeah.
Taking an arrow to the knee. I don't know why we know that line. I don't know if we said
it was actually at the very beginning of the game too.
I don't know if it was said 100 times. Or...
No, it's just at the very beginning of the game. He said something about I used to be an adventurer or something like that, and then I took an arrow or one of the guard or something like that until I took an arrow to the knee. Something along those lines. We'll find out because I was actually thinking about streaming that game on Twitch. So I'm going to start from scratch.
Really?
Start from the beginning.
Are you serious?
What?
That's a classic, dude.
Yeah. I got it like it was on sale on whatchamacallit. I was like, I don't have it on PlayStation. And it was only like $5-10 or something like that. So I was like, and it came with all actually I think it was I take that back. I think it was $20. But it was
Skyrim's a video game, a classic.
It's a digital game, and GTA. It had was it 2 or 3 DLCs that came with it? It was an anniversary or special.
Are we still on Skyrim?
Yeah.
Okay, it's an Elder Scrolls spinoff.
It is Elder Scrolls.
I know, but
Elder Scrolls 5.
There's so it was right in line with it.
Yeah, it's a sequence.
Okay.
All right.
So there's another Elder Scroll now out, right?
Fuck. I can't remember which one Morrowind was, but Morrowind was one of them.
I think that came right after Skyrim.
What came before? Skyrim's the last one to come out.
I don't know. There's been a whole bunch. I really wish
5 is Skyrim, so I mean, there's 5 at least.
Okay, I really wish they would bring World of Warcraft.
Elder Scrolls Online wasn't all that great.
Did you ever play World of Warcraft?
No, I never played it.
I wish they would cross-platform that.
Yeah, because it's only on
PlayStation, Xbox, all of it. Because I would have so much fun playing World.
I think the closer that games become, or consoles become closer to what a PC can do, and it's getting there. It's really freaking close.
Right.
I think once that line's blurred, it's only a matter of time before it might make its way or make its journey over to a console.
Well, that's cool. All right. So let's go current events. All right. We saw the unedited tape of 60 Minutes interview of Kamala Harris.
What?
And it was violently misfigured. I don't know what you're in the chat. Are you there?
No.
Oh, okay. So there is 60 Minutes.
Yeah.
We got the raw, unedited interview, and
the 60 Minutes interview.
Yeah, They completely staged that. I mean, they threw softballs. They edited it creatively. It was a rape job on tape.
Yeah.
Not literally rape job, but they cut and slashed the video.
Oh yeah.
It's horrible. I mean, it was literally horrible.
Isn't 60 Minutes supposed to be live?
Like what's weird is, to this day, people who voted Kamala Harris still haven't come out. I mean, like, nobody who voted for Biden or Kamala Harris even talk about the damage they did by their vote. And what I mean by that is, nobody said, I probably made the wrong choice. I voted for him because I thought he would do good, but obviously they have, like, spent all the money in America, stolen all the money in America.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's like
they never say
all this stuff about USAID comes out. All the money that was wasted, all the
you
money.
Would think they'd be upset.
Like completely unnecessarily spent. And it's all our money. It's all our taxes that pay for all this stuff, and it's all being funneled and money laundered, through USAID, and they've got the proof now to show people,
right?
And people still want to no, that's not true. It's all fake. It's like
they still think, oh, the blood on Trump's ear is fake. Oh, the shots you heard out loud and got recorded and saw people pulling a trigger, it's all AI. I mean, literally, that's like talking to somebody who doesn't believe in God. It's like, dude, you got an excuse for everything. You think everything's fake, unless it's in accordance to your life. Crazy. So,
but yeah, I mean, all that, I just don't understand how people can still refute or even deny the evidence that they're bringing up. It's just,
yeah. I mean,
sad. It's
like they never talk. They never talk.
Scary in a sense. It's like, because everybody has been, I wouldn't say everybody. I should say a lot of people. They just, they think that the government has our best interests at heart. That, oh well, if the government is doing it because there's some reason they're doing it for us, and it's like, no, they're doing it for them. I mean, it's like I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about, if you look at all the houses that surround Langley, or the CIA headquarters.
We're talking about the moon landing, dude.
No,
we're talking about the moon landing.
Look at the houses that surround
still on
Langley or the CIA headquarters. Look at that area. You won't find less than a $5 million home there.
Oh, I know.
They're like, I mean, they're so extravagant and so big. It puts even like actors that make millions of dollars, puts them to shame.
Right.
And the thing about it is, if you look at it, it's like, if you go into any city, like when I lived in Seattle, Boeing was the manufacturing in Seattle, right? So Boeing contributed to a lot of jobs in Seattle. And before that, they had the lumber industry and stuff like that, you know?
Right.
So, and then when I lived in Kingsport, Tennessee, they had, dang it, I'm trying to think of what it's called. But basically, they did the chemicals and stuff like that for Kodak. Can't remember the name of the company.
Right.
Eastman. That's it. It was the Eastman. So I mean, every city you can kind of, put together, how that city grew and how that city became something, where it got its money or its start or made the beginning of its money. If you go to Virginia, especially around where CIA's at.
Dear God, do I have to?
What's their production there? Nothing.
I know.
Government is their production. Yeah. And
taxpayer money.
It's all funded through taxpayer money.
Yeah. It's, by the way, I
wish I did, Snoozy. Go ahead.
I don't think anybody in the chat or you or I don't think what happened is horrible. I don't believe we're divided on the thoughts of what the politicians have done. Now, I do want to state this, which I've said it before. The Republicans are not angels. The Republicans allowed this to go on for 4 years.
Well, I mean, honestly, the Republicans have always been divided themselves.
Right.
You've had the neocons, the warmongers, the ones that always wanted to push war. And then you had more conservative Republicans that didn't want that.
Right.
So, even the party itself was divided. Democrats aren't any better or any different. Look at JFK or Robert F. Kennedy, Jr.
Okay, before this comment flies off the page, I want to address the moon landing.
No, it's already gone. But
no, I'm looking right at it still.
Oh, well, now
I'm full screen. Okay, I need to know your thoughts about the moon landing because I think it's a bunch of crap. I think it happened just like the movie said.
I think it's fake.
All of it's fake. Oh my gosh, I've always believed that.
If you were to go through the footage and look at things or actually watch it, you can definitely see that it was done in a studio somewhere. Come on.
Yeah, they're like, oh no, it's real. I'm like, really? How come we never been back?
I saw one where the hatch lid was like floppy, like a sun visor.
Wait, if he was the first to step on the moon, then who stepped on the moon and ran over to the camera and hit record?
That's a good point.
He wasn't the first, obviously, unless there's a remote control. Once again, there's some Democrat in the group that will go, "Oh no, remote control. There was a wire. You just couldn't see it. Oh, there was
there were wires.
They never stepped on it. They floated above the ground.
There's wires. They were connected to the camera.
My God, back then they didn't do anything wirelessly.
Let's put it in perspective of what technology was like back then. Just think about the camera itself, because it had to be, had to be filmed, right?
And it could be broadcast that far, all the way to the earth.
What kind of cameras existed back then?
In 1960, your camera, we had ways of broadcasting.
The introduction to there was some studio that had an introduction where a guy was filming and you could see the two reels. You know what I'm saying? And you saw him pan around like that. That's the kind of camera that existed back then. They were freaking ginormous.
They're horrible.
And the fact that to say something like that went into space and functioned just normally without gravity.
No problems. I have problems in the kitchen cooking with the camera.
Yeah.
So, bottom line, listen, the plane crash was not an accident. The Democrats been stealing money. COVID was faked. Not faked. It was just a really bad cold that got spooked everybody because the media spooked them. Every conspiracy's been coming true. Just a matter of time.
God, I wish I could share pictures on here.
No, the moon is 100% real.
I would look up. No, I'm talking about.
If the moon was real, how come you can't see the American flag with a telescope? Nowhere. How come they don't have pictures of it? Nowhere. How come we never been back? Nowhere. Who hit record? Why did the shadow change in the video? It was at like at 5 o'clock, the shadow. And then all of a sudden, boom, the next scene, it was at 2 o'clock. Some lights moved and it wasn't the sun. So there's clip after clip. Okay.
Let's see.
The camera was not on the moon. it was attached to the lander. Okay, so who started the camera? Or you're saying that somebody drove? Well, once again, somebody started the camera on the lander, which wasn't near the spaceship. I'm not sure what you.
Does that mean they had two landers?
That's why the moon landing footage is not a high quality. Of course not. I mean, the footage was like, I don't know, Polaroid quality.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, what's up? The Americans went to the moon multiple times. Hold on a minute. I got to verify that. How many times have we been to the moon?
Americans have landed on the moon 6 times between 1969 and 1972. This is from RMG Co. UK.
How come I didn't know that? We've been 6 times. Really? I've never seen another picture.
Who all went to the moon? We know Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin and all of them went to the moon the first time.
How many times did humans walk on the moon?
Humans have walked on the moon 6 times.
Yeah, 6 times. Sheer, he is right. Somebody said it. I don't know where. Okay. Well, maybe the found a camera there. Yeah.
Remember, AI is only getting information that's across the World Wide Web. Okay. So it picks things out that it finds on the internet, and
that's true. It's only sources the
AI doesn't, technically speaking, AI does not truly exist. Okay. AI is just a really good Google search program. That's all it is.
How many times have we walked on the moon?
Right? I'm right there with you, Eliza.
Yeah. So Google says 12. Really? Why don't we just open a freaking timeshare on the moon then? If I ask one more source, we're going to hear 37 times we've been to the moon. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger. The fact that one AI says 6, the other AI and Google says 12. Yeah. No, it's all real. It's all real. How come we've 12 times we've never...
it's all, it's science fiction. Science fiction.
Isaac Asimov walked on the moon.
People can sit there and I mean, we're all free to believe whatever we want. I don't believe it. I don't suggest anybody, follow what I have, to believe. I'm just saying that I'm skeptical. And
Eliza is losing brain cells. She says, move on.
Doesn't make anybody a bad person because they...
What do you only have 2 brain cells? You're going to lose them all?
Huh?
Eliza says she's losing brain cells. Let's move on. Or he
said... Well, because it's a beating a dead horse kind of thing.
No. That's all. You already commented that you didn't believe it. I don't believe it. But
some people believe the planet's flat.
Yeah, I was just about to say I do believe we're round because we've seen that rotating. We've seen footage.
If you look in if you've ever been across out in the middle of nowhere, you can see the curvature of the Earth. I mean, yes, it's very minute curvature because obviously the planet's not that big. But I mean, if you look out on the horizon, you can see a curvature.
I know. So let's talk about DEI.
I know I've done it. I've been across the United States a couple of times, and I've been out in the desert where you see the curvature of the Earth.
All right.
So I mean,
okay.
And if that was the case, I mean, why does the sun come up one side and not the other?
All right, so we both agree on that.
I mean, why don't we flip around? Why do we have seasons? If the Earth is flat,
believe it's round. Stop it.
My God.
Let's talk about DEI dying.
At the end of the decade, Americans will be back on the moon. I hope so. I really hope so. I think if anybody can do it,
there will be a Trump Tower on the moon. Okay, you guys are more entertaining than we are. Good job. Newt Gingrich.
I think Musk can I think Musk really should prove it that we can make it.
Why is he trying to go to Mars? Why would he try and go to the moon, which is closer? What is the
that's
deal?
just an argument saying that we have been there.
What? Wait a minute.
Why would we go to the moon if we've already been there?
Wait, no.
What's the next step?
He's trying to reach Mars.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because
why doesn't he try and reach the moon? He wants to do a multi-planetary living to where people can live somewhere else. So when World War III comes, we got a place to run to, okay, and procreate like we should ever make stuff again. But anyway, why doesn't he just create living conditions on the moon? Why is it got to be Mars? Mars is like, what, 5-10 times further than the moon? I don't know. I don't even know how far Mars is. But the moon's a lot closer. I know that.
Well, yeah.
God, paying tariffs would not be so bad. On Mars, I can imagine how bad tariffs are. Bringing food in.
Imagine the tariffs coming from Mars.
Yeah. Oh, we're flying in products.
Distance
the moon only serves Pepsi.
The moon only serves Pepsi. 239,000 miles away.
All right. The moon's 239,000. How far is Mars?
Distance to Mars. The distance from Earth to Mars varies from 33.9 million miles to 250 million miles, depending on the planet's
that's orbits. That's beyond what I thought.
The average distance between them. Well, I just want to know how far they are when they're perfect alignment.
Mars is cooler.
I'd say 34 million miles.
Yeah, Mars is cooler.
What did I say? 290,000 miles?
Yeah.
So, God, that's at least 10
light years.
10, 15 times the distance between here and
at least. Wow. Okay. Well, I don't think in my lifetime we're hitting Mars. Not alive. I mean, he could probably, send a corpse to Mars and say that he colonized it. Send a few dead bodies over there. Just drop them off. What if we blow up the moon?
It's not habitable
with nukes.
The moon doesn't have an atmosphere.
Honestly, I don't think we could get a nuclear bomb to travel that far. A nuclear missile, whatever. Put on a spaceship, maybe. I guess you would tie it to the front of a spaceship and drive the ship into the moon. But why would you want to blow up the moon? I have no idea why.
Oh, there's also what was it? God, what was it? Interstellar. I think they shot things into the sun to create a certain effect to get them around the sun.
They did?
I think so.
What was that, Bill Gates?
So. But God, I vaguely remember.
Did you watch that movie? I didn't watch it.
Interstellar? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, good movie.
Are you a sci-fi geek?
Of course. I'm a Star Wars nerd. Come on.
I know. You're a Star Wars kid. Probably not a fan anymore, but I know you were a geek about Star Wars.
I still like Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader, and
I believe they still have a comic book. Star Wars
Han Solo, and I like all of them.
Yeah,
I'm not into this new stuff.
In my lifetime. Yeah, we won't reach Mars in my lifetime. No, I think it's going to be a good 20 to 30 years. I think they're going to.
I don't know.
Create a new technology. I think they're going to have to create new technology before reaching Mars. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's for breathing longer. I don't know if it's putting you to sleep until you get to Mars. I have no idea. But whatever it is hasn't been invented yet.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you only have like one part of the equation. We're still struggling on one part of the equation, and that's getting there.
Hey, Skid Mark, who you talking about?
What happens when we do get there? If we get there, it's not going to be habitable.
Anakin Skywalker grew up to be Darth Vader. Okay. Tell us something that everybody doesn't know.
I wouldn't say he grew up to be Darth Vader, but
he grew up and he became Darth Vader.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, but
A plus B equals C.
It's like Trump grew up to be the president. No,
he didn't.
He grow up to be the president. He grew up and became the president.
Okay.
The purpose wasn't there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and he let's see. I can't believe you guys are getting into the Star Wars talk. Half of you were talking about Trump, half of you were talking about Star Wars. You guys are crazy. Okay, so let's wrap it up.
It's like I had spaghetti tonight.
There we go.
Twist.
There we go. I love that.
I haven't had spaghetti.
Ambia knows what's going on.
I need to make spaghetti.
He's coming from another angle, or she. I hate not knowing what
I know
on there. But anyway, that's a whole nother video. But anyway,
woke if you can't see their faces, huh?
Yeah, exactly. So let's say goodbye. We'll have, I promise you, there'll be a whole slew of new headlines.
Oh yeah, I mean,
this stuff just keeps coming.
It just keeps popping out left and right.
Yeah, we can just keep the judges from stopping progress. Like the judges are literally going, "Oh, you can't look at the dirty money."
I mean, you already heard their was it? I think. Oh my God, is it or a governor or somebody is already working on articles of impeachment for Trump? So I mean,
they're doing Department of Education.
There's always something happening.
They know they're coming to get the Department of Education. They're freaked out. They're filing lawsuits to stop it. But the left has no idea what's going on. They're bleeding so bad. The information is mind-blowing. I could not make this up. This is not even a conspiracy theory. The stuff that's been going on in America. And by the way, if there's anybody, probably not, who's from the UK, you guys, same thing. Once we clean up, we're going to come help you. I'm sure of it. We got to help our British brothers and sisters because they're going through the same crap we are with their.
We heard about what happened in South Africa, right?
No, what happened?
No? So in South Africa, the minority there are whites, right?
Right.
They're like 8 to 15% or something like that.
Right.
South Africa is white. Apparently, the government in South Africa is taking their land from the whites as like appropriation and saying it's legal for them to do that without recompense.
Okay.
So
it's legal to make them a parking lot and just the whole thing.
Yeah, they can take it or take their land from them for no reason whatsoever.
I know we're trying to say goodbye, but how funny was it that
Trump was actually trying to help them out?
Trump left instructions that if Iran kills Trump, we're to take out the entire country, obliterate. Literally, that's what his instructions.
That was what he said?
Yeah, if it goes back to Iran that Iran killed him, he says you are to destroy the entire country. He told them that.
I have to see that.
He said, let Iran know they have anything to do with my death by chain of command, putting out a hit, or killing me, that their country is going to be obliterated. I thought, wow, that's some harsh words.
He said that publicly? That's great.
That was public, and I read it multiple times from multiple sources, even left-leaning sources.
Huh. Well, you're definitely going to hear it from left-leaning because they're going to have.
I know. They loved it. So it was everywhere that he said that. I'm like, well,
asking for genocide.
Guys, he's not playing around. He screwed up the first time. He got 4 years to make his list, and he's going down his list. He had 4 years to think about what he should have done the first time, what was wrong, what should be fixed. And now that he has a second chance, he's not wasted a moment.
No. And he's like getting around everything too. He's like, "Oh, you want to sue me for this? Well, guess what? I can write a executive order faster than you can sue me." So
that's right. I think after 50 years, it shouldn't count as spoilers. Oh, I don't know if it's been 50 years, but I get it. Why is that guy on the left drooling?
you don't watch the show.
Chris?
You got to watch the show. Just keep
I'm not sure.
Watch more of the episodes. You'll understand.
I'm not sure if this is the first time you've ever watched. I want to be polite.
It was Aaron.
But
it wasn't saying Aaron. He was saying Iran.
Who wasn't saying Aaron?
Oh, Skidmark said, "Who is Aaron? Why would he hurt Trump?"
No, Iran. 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 Kind of like the Flock of Seagulls song. Of course, 100% of the chat room doesn't know what the hell that is. Anyway, so that's it for now. I guarantee you, we will have new drama. It just writes itself. Literally, I'm still waiting for the movie called 2020 to come out. And the sequel, 2025.
Right.
Oh my gosh. Don't get me started, guys. All right. So let's say goodbye.
Alrighty.
Hold on.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Appreciate having you all here.
Hold on a minute. I got to drool. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, I love you guys. You're lots of fun. I learn from you as much as, probably more, than you learn from me. So I thank you for joining us in the conversation. And Jimmy, thank you for joining us always.
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure.
Pleasure to be here, man.
We'll be back next weekend. Love you guys. Bye.
See you guys then. Bye.